the latest in the National Basketball Association coaching search, which officially comes to a close in Los Angeles. As it turns out, JJ Redick is going to be the guy to lead the Lakers into the future. He ends up getting hired yesterday, courtesy of ESPN. 15 years in the NBA, and naturally, as we know by now, was not the first choice to coach the team, but ends up getting the job. He was sold, was the general manager, Rob Pelinka, on everything going on with his career. And naturally, this is just a huge win for the Los Angeles Lakers if this ends up turning out to go well for them. Meanwhile, yesterday at Rickwood Field in Birmingham, Alabama, the St. Louis Cardinals beat the New York Giants by a final of 6-5, a very emotional ceremony honoring Willie Mays. Game sort of took a back seat with all the legends that were there, too, honoring the Negro Leagues, Ken Griffey Jr. and Barry Bonds and David Ortiz and so many other celebrities there. Cardinals end up winning this game by a final of 6-5. And Brendan Donovan from Alabama with the big shot in this game. Oliver Marmol talked about the Cardinals playing much better and naturally getting the win in that historical field.
Guys have been playing well. We've been playing a lot of close ball games, and that's meaningful. It's going to pay off down the road when you play in so many 1-2 run ball games. But we're starting to swing the bats a lot better. That's been the ups and downs of our season, has been the offense. Pitching has done a nice job to this point. The bullpen's been really good, but moving forward, I think our offense is in a much better spot and more consistent. You get Newbar and Contreras back here soon, and it definitely changes the game. Perspective. It was fun. Not that many, like the stadium's small, but it felt like the feeling of it was pretty cool. The pre-game ceremonies were incredible. During that time, I mean, I got emotional just standing there, knowing where you're standing and just the overall feel of the tribute to Willie Mays. And just like, man, the impact he had on people that he met, but also people that he never met. And that's when you know you've done it right, when you can have that type of influence. So the ceremonies were incredible. They really were. Yeah.
Really good job by Major League Baseball, I thought, especially with everything happening before the game, and the game itself was very well played. Meanwhile, a not well played game yesterday by the New York Yankees. First time, it feels like all season, they had a starting pitcher get blown up. Luis Gil came back down to earth after a fantastic couple of months here in Major League Baseball. Let's be honest, not everybody can pitch great every time out. 17 runs, though, that's a lot. Baltimore put up a 17 spot, took 2 out of 3 from the Yankees. Orioles are far from done right now. Looks like they're right in this thing, and this could go right down to the final week or even maybe the final day. Who knows, of the Major League Baseball season. Aaron Judge, though, was back in the lineup after getting hit by a pitch on his hand, said he felt pretty good and knows that the Orioles are formidable.
Felt good. You know, there's still some swelling, some soreness and stuff like that, especially on foul balls. But if you square it up, it feels pretty good.
Reassurance for you when you get a piece of that one and you're able to still drive the ball?
Yeah, definitely. Got a good pitch to hit, and I was trying to, do something out there, put the ball in play, and lucky was able to get over the fence. They're a good ball club. We saw that last year. They got some great young players. Play hard, play fast. Some great arms, starting pitching and bullpen, and it's fun competing against those guys. They bring it every single day, and even like today, came out swinging early on, and had some early success against Hill, and really couldn't answer back after that. But it's a fun team to compete against. Yeah, definitely. It's like you said, we got a half game on them, and it's going to be back and forth all the way till the end of September. That's for sure. And I think we're looking forward to having those battles back and forth. But when it really ultimately comes down to us just taking care of ourselves, we go out there and play the baseball that we're supposed to. Clean it up on defense a little bit, clean it up on certain things, and we'll take care of it and be where we want to be.
Meanwhile, the Yankees pitching has been fantastic, even without Garrett Cole, who just returned this week after being on the injured list. But it was not a fantastic day for the first time this season for starting pitcher Luis Gil, who got beat up by the Orioles, but said it's just one of those days.
Luis, were you at all taken aback at how aggressive the Orioles were in this one?
Me sorprendió un poco, entendiendo la alineación que te iba a enfrentar, de lo agresivos que fueron hoy en día, swingueando.
Entendiendo que es una alineación buena, sabe que tiene los Orioles, pero yo traté de ejecutar todo mi picheo. Todos somos humanos, hay días buenos, hay días malos, pero yo sé que habrá más días mejores. Antemano le pido una disculpa a mi equipo, tú sabes, pero habrán días mejores y yo confío en mí y en mi equipo. Yo sé que nosotros vamos a dar lo mejor de ahora en adelante.
I mean, they have a really good lineup, and there's good days and bad days out there, and today definitely not my best. I felt like I let the team down today, but we definitely have more games ahead of us, and I'm sure that we're going to be able to turn the page on this one and improve. I believe in myself, and I definitely believe in my teammates.
All right, well, Luis Gil will take the mound next week hoping for better results. Meanwhile, the Yankees are hoping for an injury result that's positive from Gleyber Torres, who left the game yesterday in the 5th inning with some tightness in his right groin. DJ LeMahieu played third from first, and Ben Rice had to enter the game. Meanwhile, Shohei Ohtani, another home run. 6 home runs in his last 10 games. He's the new leader in the National League. Surprise, surprise. Also, Clayton Kershaw took another step in his recovery. 3 innings in his first rehab start. He's hoping to return at some point later this month or next month and pitch the second half of the season. We do have one very fun game, I think, going on this afternoon, 2:20 Eastern. A good pitching matchup also. Shoto Imanaga pitches for the Chicago Cubs. Friendly confines of Wrigley Field. They'll take on the New York Mets. All right, now let's get to the NBA. Of course, it is the offseason, but some moves now coming down the pipe in terms of some trades and free agent signings. There was a small trade yesterday. Alex Caruso goes to the Thunder for Josh Giddey. Caruso was in the final year of his deal. Thunder makes the trade hoping Caruso could be an integral player for the long-term. Giddey goes over to Chicago. Meanwhile, Malik Monk, he's a free agent. Looks like he's going to sign a 4-year, $78 million deal to return to the Sacramento Kings. Had a great season last year. Also was the NBA's 6th-man runner-up. So Malik Monk looks like he is going back to Sacramento. Angel Reese having a nice rookie season, sets the WNBA rookie record with a 7th consecutive double-double. They beat the Chicago Sky yesterday, 83-72. She had 16 points, 18 rebounds for the Sky. They had previously lost 4 games in a row. Also tonight in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark and the Fever taking on the Atlanta Dream. Fever -2.5 there. All right, now it is all on the line tonight in the Stanley Cup Finals. Can the Florida Panthers finally close this thing out? They lead the series 3-2. Oilers are a slight favorite in tonight's game. The New England Patriots have re-signed Ramondre Stevenson to a contract extension, 4 years, $36 million for the running back. Also, Ryan Garcia has been suspended, the boxer, 1 year by the New York State Athletic Commission. His win over Devin Haney is now a no contest. He also has to forfeit $1 million to Golden Boy Promotions. And finally, over in tennis, Carlos Alcarez has agreed to a new 10-year deal with Nike worth up to $200 million. According to Revelo, 21-year-old will get his own cool Nike logo.